let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad.
Let's go, boys.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Taking it about the 1. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. They'll go again with Dobbins. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Josh Allen, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down. Looking to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Past the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. DJ Chark, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have moved out in front. And there was no impressions on that touchdown pass. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in 2 plays. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So here on the punt. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass caught. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, they'll run it here. Room here to run. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you were made that you worked on.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. The throw over the middle, taken in. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. There again as he trots onto the field.
Let's do this, man. Let's focus in on what we got to do here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw here. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And his kick here is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he returns this to the 22. The Rams offense ready to begin. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-2 matchup.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And the Colts coming out now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First carry for James Conner. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Second down and 4. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Flush to his right. Ooh, the juke. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Second and 4. Returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll look to throw again. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 82 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for 5.
Touchdown! Jelani Woods. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance in that way to a 1-0 start. The extra point attempt to follow here. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Second and 6. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. They had to go through with such little remaining. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Called 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. The city offers a little extra excitement for week 1. And one of our early window games here on week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Los Angeles, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here.
is you feds, is you go. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, get my go, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it goes. I'm the feds, is you feds, is you go. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, get my go, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it goes. Deep for the bike and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast. I just scraped it off the top, put it on the road, on the earth, on the block. It was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt the pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever I come, and what I gotta do, I'm moving with a tool. I paid it out the full.
Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket coupe, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off Bentley, white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off a. Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the earth, off the block. I was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a tool. I paid it out of full.
New toys, convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you is gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free, that's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm the connect, my boy. Off the top,
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the earth, off the block. I was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a tool. I paid it out of full.
hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Something done woke up in me. I've been going crazy, I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great. That's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy,
cooking out the basement. And this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action. Cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spitting flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We could take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life